Okay, I think we're ready to do this. Good day, everybody. Welcome to another live vidIQ training session. My name is Liron Segev. I am taking you through this training session. Good to have you guys here. Astro Imager, thank you for hanging out here in the chat. It's Light BTW, Brawl Star, also here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. You guys have been here for a little bit, so that's cool. I'm just going to push a couple of extra buttons here. So hello from India. This is Scholar Class that says hello. Mr. Nico says hello as well. What is going on? Epic Production Inc. Hello. Hi world. How are we doing? Are we all ready to rock and roll? So if you are ready to do this, this is what today is all about. We're going to get some awesome training in here. I'm going to show you exactly the steps that I teach, that I take big creators, people with millions of subscribers. I take them through the exact same steps, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to get views, get subscribers. Are you here for views and subscribers? If you are, give a thumbs up in the chat. If you're here for views and subscribers, give a thumbs up in the chat. If you're here for sub, please leave immediately. Goodbye. Get out of here. Goodbye. Cheers. Bye-bye. We all wave to you goodbye as well, because this is not how you grow your channel. In fact, if you want to destroy your channel, please feel free to ask for subs, because that's a wonderful, wonderful way for you not to grow. Don't spam the chat either, because that's just boring and it just makes it unpleasant for everyone. We're here for real YouTubers. We're here for people who really want to grow their channels, who really want to get those subscribers, who really want to take it to that next level. Look at all those thumbs up. Those are the people who are serious about their channel. That is who I'm here to help. If you're here for, just for weird things like some sort of a weird hack or some sort of I don't know, sub nonsense, please feel free to leave. You are not wanted. This is not what this is all about. So this today, basically, well, actually, let's do this. Let's do this again. Let's ask who is new here and who is old. If you're new here, drop a hashtag new in the chat. Let's just see how many people are here, how many people have never seen this training before. So this is what we're going to do today. I am going to take you through training. Remember, today is actually broken up into two sessions. The first session is all about training. It's, oh, look at all these new people. Check this out. And some old people as well. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Look how cool this is. This is the real community, guys. These are the people that we have to rock and roll with. These are the people that we connect with. These are the real YouTubers. These are the people who want to make the stuff work. This is what it's all about. This is why vidIQ does these training sessions for free to help you guys grow. So, as I was saying, this training is divided into two sections. The first section is a pre-recorded session. Yes, I know. Who does pre-recorded and live? I do. The reason I do the pre-recorded session, because guys, when you are in learning mode, you want to make sure that you're focused on everything that I'm saying. You don't want to be interrupted by me saying, hey, Hydro Megmaster is new. Thank you. Welcome being here. Neon Gaming is new. What's up? And thank you for being here. El Drago Gaming. Nice to have you here. You don't need those interruptions, because you're trying to understand the fundamentals of YouTube, the 3Ds of YouTube. And I'm going to get into all this, of how to grow your channel. That is why I pre-record the first session. Then I come back on and then we do a live Q&A. You guys ask me a whole bunch of questions. I'll answer you. There's only two caveats to this. Number one, I need to make sure my coffee is still full. So as long as my coffee is going, I'm happy to stay on. And number two, I live in an area that's currently going through a bit of a bad weather storm. We've had tornado warnings. Just been super weird. So in case my internet dies, literally nothing I can do. But as long as that's going on, man, we're ready to rock and roll. Now, in these comments, in these chats, I'm going to see a couple of things. Firstly, I'm going to see those who have said, this is boring, or I have seen this before. Those are typically the people who never grow on YouTube. I love those people. They always like to cause trouble in the chat. Are you trying to be a real YouTuber, or are you trying to look for these nonsense hacks that never ever work? Probably the latter. And if this is boring for you, or that you've said you've seen this before, magically when I go check out your channel, you have done none of the things I'm telling you to do. And then you wonder, why is this not working? Well, you got to take action. So if you're here to take actions, man, you are ready to rock and roll. If you hit that subscribe button, your name will pop up in lights on the screen here, as you've just seen. I'm not going to be able to call everybody out because it happens on this tiny little screen on the side here. And by the time I see it, well, there's a little bit of a delay, as you know, with live streams. So if you're here to take actions, guys, this is today's training is for you. I will tell you that I've been doing this for many years. I have been working with YouTubers that are small and YouTubers that are huge. And by huge, I mean millions of subscribers across, multiple channels. And the advice I'm going to give you today is the exact same advice that I am going to, that I give them. Those are the exact same things that we talk about. And I'm literally going to give that to you. They pay big money for this, but you're going to get it all for free. The big thing is you need to take the action. I can give you a brand new car and I can teach you how to drive. But if you refuse to put gas in that car, or petrol, depending where in the world you're from, well, then that's just never going to get you anywhere. And then you're going to say the car's broken. No, it's because you just don't know how to use it yet. I'm teaching you how to use the car. I am teaching you how to get viral videos, get views, get subscribers. Hey, Tenembra Gaming is here. Nice to have you here. Hey, Amit Brothers, thank you. We love you too. Thank you for hanging out here. Very, very cool. So if you are here to learn how to grow your channel, you're in the right place. If you don't have vidIQ, totally cool. But in the description below, there is actually a 30-day link that will unlock the entire of vidIQ for 30 days so that you can do everything I'm telling you and more. In fact, you're also going to get access to our entire academy where we have so many courses where we deep dive into lots of things. Hey, Carl196, thank you for hanging out here. We deep dive into lots of these topics. You get free access to that. In the description, go and grab that. If you don't want to grab it, you still just want to hang out here and see what it's all about, perfect. You're also going to get lots of value. If you're into Discord or Facebook, links are in the description as well. Go check them out. Come and join us there. We have lots of these kind of chatting and this kind of stuff happens all the time. You don't have to wait for a live stream to ask about your thumbnails or to ask about a strategy question. Lots of our guys are simply hanging out there. Come and join us there. So Discord, Facebook. We've got tomorrow's episode on Tube Talk. That's a podcast that I run. Tomorrow's episode is all about lifestyle and how to understand which levers you need to pull, in what order, and what the structure is to get that audience retention to grow your channel. So if you want that episode or any of the episodes, go to vidIQ.com/tubetalk, or there will be a link in the description as well. So this is what today is all about. Again, for those people who are just joining us, hi from Barcelona. Who's from Barcelona? Creative Rural. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. Night Sky Official. How are you doing? Nice to be here. Adam Delbrook Jones. I'm stuck on 35 subs. You're not stuck. You just need to unlock the rest of it. And that's what this training is all about. Again, the rules are simple. No sub for sub. None of that nonsense. If you say this is boring or you've seen this before, feel free to leave. There's so many other videos on YouTube. I'm sure there's little kitty videos that's more to your style. Go and watch that. But then don't complain that you're not growing. The real YouTubers are here to do real work. And those are the people that I'm interested in. I do not care how many people are on the stream. I do not care how many thumbs down we get on the stream. It doesn't matter. Because if I can help one person in this chat really understand what they need to do, my job is done. That's all I care about. I want you guys to be successful. So, again, hey, Chef and More, thank you for always sharing, and thank you for always being here. That's very, very cool of you. Guys, if you're here to learn, you're in the right place. So I appreciate you being here. Dining with Zeon says, I'm here to learn. There we go. Get to the point, please. Oh, I love these people. It's my stream. I do what I want. If you don't want to be here, you can leave. The reason that we have a chat is because guess what? As YouTubers, it's a pretty lonely world. You're in your room, you're creating those videos, you don't really have a big community to talk to. So when we do have these opportunities, I like to chat to you guys. The stream only goes live in 4 minutes. If you don't dig it, you can leave. I promise you. In fact, please leave and unsubscribe from vidIQ too. I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll survive without you. These guys drive me insane. So, here's what we're going to do. The stream is divided into 2 sections for those who have just joined us. 2 sections. The first section is a pre-recorded step-by-step instruction of how to get views, how to get subscribers the legitimate way, how to get viral videos, how to get more eyes on your content, how to understand what YouTube wants from you so that you can make your video. Chef and More, take your time. You see, that's why we do these things, for cool people like that. So that is the first step, is how to get viral videos, how to get views on your videos, how to get eyeballs, how to get those subscribers. That is that first training session. Then I come back on and then we do a live Q&A. And I promise you, during this entire thing, someone will say, "This is being recorded." Get over it. Then when I come back on, you guys are going to ask me a whole bunch of questions. I'll answer you. It's going to be fun. We're going to enjoy it. It's all about helping each other. And I promise you that questions that people are asking will probably apply to your channel as well. We have seen this time and time and time again. People are asking about my thumbnails, and then I'll go and explain about thumbnails as a whole. I'll talk about retention. We'll talk about what YouTube wants, the 3Ds of YouTube. Please, you have to understand those 3Ds of YouTube, and I am going to take all through this. Taj Do It All, this stream is terrible. Everybody, let's wave goodbye to Taj Do It All. Bye, Taj. Bye-bye. Everyone, just wait. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye in the chat. Bye-bye, Taj. I promise you, Taj's stream, Taj's channel probably doesn't exist, or is just not getting anywhere, because all they want is little hacks. I do this, you do this for me, and together we'll grow. Nonsense, 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 nonsense. It actually destroys your channel. And you see all these people say bye? Those are the real people. Those are the people that I'm here for. That's all I care about. Guys, we've only got 2 more minutes to go before we go live. Thank you for being here. I'm going to have a sip of coffee because this is going to start getting good. It's going to start getting really, really going. We do have a couple of minutes to go. Sorry about that. I just need my caffeine fix because this is going to be fun. I want you guys to enjoy it, but I want you to learn. You'll see when we go live and when we do the start the training, I cover everything. I'm literally taking you through to A to Z, or A to Z, depending which country you're from, the A to Z of absolutely everything. And I want to get super practical. I don't want this to be a theoretical session. This is not one of those, oh, one must make good thumbnails. You know, we know that. I don't want to get theoretical about it. You should make good content. We know that. It's more of, okay, what do I need to do? I've got my video. I'm about to hit the upload. Now what? Or I'm about to do research. What should I be looking for? Or I've got this really cool idea. I want to see if it's going to work. Cool. This is what this entire stream is all about. This is what it's all ready to rock and roll. Yes, we are going to go live shortly. Oh, well, not live. We're going to hit the training shortly, and then we're going to go into the Q&A. So if you have, someone says the videos keeps cutting, everybody else seems to be okay. Maybe it's your internet connection. Try do a good old refresh. And yeah, what Molten Mango says, I don't understand the mindsets of fake YouTubers. Molten, I hear you. It's all because they think there's a quick hack. And that's the whole thing. They're trying to find a shortcut. And YouTube is smarter than all of us put together. They have got enough AI systems, enough algorithm, enough machine learning to really know who's right and who's wrong, to really understand what's going on. So yes, you might be able to get away with sub for subs at the beginning and buy some views and buy some subscribers. But guess what happens when your channel actually grows? YouTube detects it, says, hey, something's dodgy here. And then all that hard work that you actually become a real YouTuber goes down the toilet. So why do it? Rather do it the right way from the beginning, and I'm going to show you exactly what that right way is. Okay, so checking in, Michael Shira, you are officially checked in. Welcome to the stream. It's DG Game says it's not cutting. Yeah, it's not. Everything seems to be okay here. It says excellent connections, but hey, anything can happen these days. All right, I think we're ready. I've spoken enough. So remember, don't spam, no sub for sub. Let's enjoy it. Let's understand the training. Make frantic notes. Get your questions ready. Our mods are awesome. You can really, really do it and really kind of talk to our mods as well. And if you want to, save your questions for the end. I come back on and we'll just chat and we're just going to have lots of fun. I'm going to answer your questions. I want to really give you practical stuff. I've been doing this for many years. I've got my own personal channel. It's blown up as well, which is very happy. I've tested a lot of these things. So let's do this. So things like give me support or check out my channel, submarine for submarine, all of those nonsense are just not the right way to do this. Are we ready to roll this? Are we ready to go? I am going to do something I do every week. I have no idea why I do this every week, but basically it's called the pointless countdown. So we're going to get ready with our training. I never ever get to 0, but anyway, let's do this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. So in 5, Sorry, 5, 4, 3, 3. Never mind, let's just do this.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello everybody, welcome and thank you for joining us for another vidIQ training session. My name is Liron Segev. I am the Director of Customer Success here at vidIQ, which means that every day I work with creators big and small, helping them level up their channels, get more subscribers, more views in less time, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with you today. Now today is not about theory. It's not about making good thumbnails, because we know all of that. And if you missed out on any of that information on the vidIQ channel, which you've just subscribed to, if you haven't already, we have so much value, so many videos about those particular topics. You can go and consume them at your own time. But today it's not about that. Today it's about the practical steps. You know, the thing at vidIQ is a lot of us have our own channels. We're all creators, and therefore we understand the frustrations that you go through as a creator. We've all been there. We all know the frustration of filming a video, spending time editing it, uploading it, and then nothing happens, or a handful of views. Ridiculously frustrating and almost like demoralizing. Do I really want to do this YouTube thing? So that is what today's training is all about, the practical steps. Now, if you don't have vidIQ, that's perfectly fine. You can still hang out with us, no problem. If you are here as a way of saying thank you, in the description below, there's a link to the vidIQ tools. Go and download them, and then for the next 30 days, it will just unlock all the beautiful goodness that's in your channel. And believe it or not, there is goodness, and I'm going to show you how to tap into that. And that's what these tools are about. They're about unlocking that frustration, unlocking the goodness that you have, unlocking the way forward. How do you build your channel? How do you grow? How do you get your audience? And this is what I'm going to show you today. So YouTube is made up of 3 Ds, and when you can unlock all 3 of those, that is when magic happens. That is when your channel really blows up. It happened to me. I can tell you from first-hand experience on my channel. So this is critical stuff, and that's why I want to share this with you. Very excited to do this. So the first D is all about discovery. If YouTube doesn't know about your latest creation, it could be absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. Well, it's not going to discover it. And therefore, people are not going to know about it. Therefore, people are not going to find it. And therefore, it's going to remain with very, very little views. And again, we're going to go deep into all of this. So the first D is about discovery. The second D is about delivery. Are you as a content creator delivering value to your audience? YouTube looks at that. So what I mean by that is, are you using clickbait to get people just to click and then they don't like it and they leave? Are people loving your content so they're watching so much more of this and they're commenting and giving you those thumbs up? That's important. And that's the second D. It's about delivering. And then finally, the third D is about distribution. When you get those first 2 right, YouTube looks at those signals and says, okay, got a video here. It's being loved by its own audience. Let me go and distribute this to a bigger audience. Let me go find a new audience for this video. Oh, and when that happens, that is when you get those fresh new eyes on those videos, and that is when your subscribers grow, and that is when your views grow. Okay, so where do all good YouTube videos begin? They begin in the kitchen. Of course, that's where all good YouTube videos begin, right? If I tell you right now, stop what you're doing, go to your kitchen, go to open up some random cupboards, take up some random ingredients, mix them all together, and then stick it in your oven, what are the odds that a beautiful pizza is going to come out of that? Probably not much, right? But if I tell you, hold on, don't grab random ingredients. I need you to grab the following. There's some tomato sauce, there is some flour, there is some eggs, there is cheese, there is olives, there is whatever. And I give you the steps, and I tell you these are the steps to get the dough going. And then you get the sauce, and then you get the cheese on top, and then stick it in the oven for this temperature, for this long. Then what are the odds of a beautiful pizza coming out? Beautiful and amazing. The way we all approach our videos is the first bit. We take our camera, we run out, we shoot hours and hours of video, we come home, we drop it onto our computers, we edit it, we copy and move scenes around, we add B-roll, it looks amazing, we slap a title, slap a thumbnail, upload it, and then hope that something comes out of that. Hope that a beautiful pizza comes out of that and people love it. That's not going to work, is it? But that's why I want to focus today on the exact steps that you need to take to follow the recipe. Follow the YouTube recipe. Like we did with our pizza, I want to give you the exact those steps that you need to do for your next video. Okay, so it's going to get good. There's lots of information. It's going to come at you fast and furious. Again, if you don't have vidIQ, it's in the description below. Grab it before we get going. This will be available on the replay. So in case you missed anything, or I speak too fast, or you need more information, no problem. Don't worry, after this session is done, you can come back to this. Okay, so now that we have pizza in mind, and a lot of us are going to get hungry round about now, well, that's good motivation to go through this training with me. So you ready for this? Let's start off with making a video pizza. We're going to make a video about pizza. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my search bar. This is where I start. I start by putting in my word or my phrase, and the first thing I want to understand is the landscape. Now remember, we're using pizza here. Of course, this will work for absolutely anything else. I just want to show you an example we all understand because, well, you get this basically around the world. So let's have a look at this. So pizza is my key phrase. I'm going to make a video about pizza. I'm not really sure what yet, but I know that that's what I want to focus on. So vidIQ reveals a whole bunch of information. Highest view video, 28 million. Okay, that looks good. Top creator is a channel called Tasty. Okay, interesting. But look at this, volume. The volume here is 82. It's in the green. What does that mean? It means there's lots of people who are actually searching for our particular key phrase, our pizza key phrase. Do you go out and make a video immediately? No, because you got to look at competition. And you can see the competition is very high. What does that mean? Lots of people are searching for pizza related content, but there's also lots of channels, lots of videos delivering. So therefore, it's going to be very, very difficult to make a video just about pizza. So do we just give up? No. Here is where this tip comes into play. Now, this is important. This actually will change your research. We're going to do this. We're going to go out here to our search bar, and what we're going to do is the alphabet walkthrough. So pizza space A, B, C, D. What is it showing you? It's showing me autocomplete. In other words, so many people have searched for the word pizza and dough recipe that YouTube makes it a little bit easier for the next person to start typing pizza space D. We assume they're going to go for this dough recipe. Oh, look, there it is. Dough without yeast. Pizza dough recipe without yeast. How does this help us? How does this help us as content creators? Well, this is a good indication of what people are searching for. If people are searching for pizza dough recipe without yeast, that gives us a beautiful direction for our video. We're going to make a video about pizza dough, and we're going to use the word dough, recipe, and yeast, because those seem to be the popular words. And remember, we're only on the D. E, F, G. Look how many titles come up here that you can actually use for your video. This is where you start really understanding YouTube search. So remember, YouTube is a search engine. What do you do in search engines? You ask questions. So don't forget, don't just do the A, B, C, D walkthrough. Go to the beginning of the phrase and then type in the what. What pizza looks like around the world? What's pizza to your body? What pizza is the best? What? Where? When? Why? How? Okay. And all of a sudden, look at this. How Pizza Hut makes pizza, how pizza rolls are made, how pizza is made in Domino's. What does this show you? It's telling you what people are currently searching for. Go and make your videos based on these. That's how you get those initial eyeballs, those initial reactions, because you're answering somebody's question. Autocomplete is a beautiful way to understand the YouTube algorithm and what people are currently searching for. If you can marry up a video title to a query, that is where you win. Remember, we're still in research mode, okay? So let's have a look at this video. This video, it says, the best homemade pizza you'll ever eat. Views, 19 million views on this. So by most indication, 19 million views is a good views for your video. I mean, we all would love 19 million views on our videos. But does that mean that this channel is winning? In other words, is this a good video for this channel? Because remember, this channel has got 18 million subscribers. So is 19 million views like a regular video for them? Or is it a real video for them? Well, let's find out. So 19 million views. Here is what the problem with views is. views doesn't take time into account. In other words, this video was launched in 2018. Did it get all of its views right at the beginning, or did it take years to get to these numbers? Did it take a day, a month, a week, a year, 3 years? How many years did it take to get to this 19 million? Why is that important? Because it tells me about relevancy. Is this video relevant today? So, for example, the iPhone 1 or the Samsung Note 1 phone that came out. Now, I'm a tech geek, so I'm going to use technology examples. But let's just say that video came out of the iPhone 1. When it came out, millions of views on those videos. But is it still relevant today? That's the question. How many people are still searching today? If all you saw was that this video has got 19 million views and you went ahead and made a video all around this topic, well, you're going to be missing the boat here because this might not be relevant today. So what do? We'll show you something called VPH, views per hour. And essentially what views per hour is, it's telling me right now how many people are watching this video. So as you can clearly see, there is still lots and lots and lots of interest in this particular video, in this particular title. And in fact, if you look at historical trends, you can see it was doing okay, and all of a sudden, boom, a big surge. It's obviously the times that we're in, people are interested in making homemade pizza, and therefore this video is getting all that beautiful momentum. So remember, evergreen content. This is another example of something that was live in 2018. And look, it just was okay, and now just picked up traction. So very important to remember the evergreen content. So when you launch a video, don't panic straight away if it doesn't get those beautiful views. You just never know when your time will come. This is 2 years later, and look at those numbers. Beautiful, just popping. So, again, a total number of views doesn't indicate if it's a good video today. So we show you views per hour. Very, very important. The next thing we look at is, did they use any Reddit? So there's a couple of Reddit instructions, a little bit of Facebook going on here. But look at this. This is beautiful. This tells me that, remember I asked you earlier, 19 million views on a channel with 18 million subscribers. Is this okay or not? Is this a great video, a bad video? Well, we'll tell you that. The compare views in the first 28 days tools is exactly the tool that you need. Because if you have a look at this, you say, this video, I want to compare it to this channel's average. This channel's average is a little pink at the bottom. This video is the one in blue. After 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, so now we can see. After 7 days, this channel typically gets 122,000 to 194,000 views on a video. But this video got a 2.6 million views in the first 7 days. What does this tell me? It's telling me this is an outlier video. This is an exceptional video. And therefore, I am absolutely going to research this video, the title, the thumbnail, the description, the tags that they used, look what it's ranking for. I want to understand all of this so that I can make my video as close to this as possible. If YouTube is currently suggesting this video and it's an outlier video for this channel, well, I want to be able to get in on that. Now, this video tells you more. This tool tells you more. Not just this channel's average. You can actually look at your channel's average. So this video compared to your own channel's average. This video compared to the last video you watched. Any video, any playlist, any channel, and then the competitor's average. And I'll show you that shortly as well. So, very, 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 very powerful tool. It tells you exactly what you need to know. This is a good video. Lots of views per hour. Trending topic. Still relevant today. I am absolutely going to investigate this if I was making a pizza video. Remember, we're still in research mode. We're still in the first D, that first D of being discovered. So we may have some title ideas. What about thumbnails? What should we be going after? Well, in research mode, we still want to be discovered. We go to the vidIQ tools on the left-hand side, and there's something called competitors. Click on that, and this essentially loads up all the people who are doing similar stuff to you in your industry. This, for us, this is the people that we work with, people that we attend events with, other YouTube teachers here, and we want to understand what's going on. Now, why is it important? Because YouTube knows that we don't watch one video about one item and then go make a buying decision. We watch multiple videos about the same item. Therefore, What we want to understand is what's going on in the industry. What are our competitors doing? Remember, this is sorted by views per hour. So I can see which topic is getting more attention. I want to see what their thumbnails are like. Are they still good, lots of text, still faces? What's their titles? Are they long titles? Are they short titles? All this gives me good indication. Am I still on the right track? Now remember, in your industry, it's going to be different people. You have to load up yourselves, the people that you look up to, people you want to work with. And when you see it, you start getting a good picture and a good idea. Now I'll tell you what else it does. YouTube is all about trends. YouTube knows that when a trend comes out, it becomes a hot topic, people are talking about it, people are researching it, and therefore it's going to serve more and more content. So imagine in this industry, if we saw that everybody's talking about a specific topic, a specific YouTube tool, maybe something new has come out, and our competitors have started talking about that, well, of course, we're going to understand that, and we want to get in on that action as well. In your industry, it's going to be exactly the same. Maybe everybody is starting to talk about the upcoming big vacation or the upcoming big holiday in your country. Maybe it's Mother's Day, whatever it may be. If people are starting to talk about it, it means the industry is starting to talk about that particular holiday. In other words, search results are coming in. In other words, you can start jumping on this. So it's a good way to keep an eye on your competitors, keep an eye on what they're doing, what are they saying, what do they look like, and is there anything that you need to change? Don't go and copy them, because obviously that's not a good strategy, but go and understand what's going on. Know your competitive landscape. Very, very important. So that is competitors. Go and load up a whole bunch, and the value here is insane, especially when it comes to trend. Because trend is where it's at, the next tool I'm going to show you is called the Trend Alerts. Now, Trend Alerts, this is very important. Trend Alerts changes your channel. Here is why. You give it an alert name, and then you say, here's my keyword. So basically what I'm saying to vidIQ is anytime somebody makes a video with this keyword in from any of these competitors or from the whole of YouTube, when that video gets more than, let's just say, 1,000 views per hour, remember, per hour, not in total. When that video gets more than 1,000 views per hour, each week, send me a report that looks like this. Now, why is this important and how does this change channels? Well, what will end up happening is you'll see that a certain style of video has gone from 1,000 views per hour to 5,000 views per hour to 10,000 views per hour. Okay, something is happening. Something's happening over there. I need to understand that because it's going to be your keyword. So it's going to be related to your industry. You know what those big keywords are. And as soon as you see them, you know that you want to jump in on that action and get in on the trend really, really, really early on. So many channels have changed completely because they realized that a certain keyword has become hot, is just starting to roll. They've seen channels go from 500 views per hour on a video to 1,000 views per hour on a video to 5,000 views per hour on a video. Well, it means there's a big hunger for that keyword. Could I make a video with that keyword? Could I make on that topic? And if you can jump in on those trends really, really, really early on. Remember, we're still in the D for discovery. We've done our research. We've done the what, where, when, how. We've done the alphabet walkthrough with our keywords. We have seen which are cool videos. We've marked them so we know to go back to them and research them. We've seen what our competitors are doing. Our trend alert sets. The next thing is most viewed. And essentially what most viewed is everything that's going on that's happening on YouTube right now. Now, before you tell me, yes, there is the trending page, very well aware of it, but this is different. Do you know why? Because this sorts out the hot videos on YouTube sorted by views per hour. This video is getting 300,000 views per hour. This video is 146,000 views per hour. So why is this important? Well, first of all, you're in the YouTube game. You need to know what's working on YouTube as a whole, even when it's out of your niche. And here you can see that certain topics are working really, really well. What's the thumbnail like? How clean is it? How much text is there? What is their titles? Is it long? Is it short? All these questions you need to be asking all the time so you can understand how clean these are. Look at this, just something I can pick up immediately. There's no text. Look at that, very little text, if any. Big bright colors, and these are kids content, and they're still doing well on YouTube. Again, even this, Chadwell Clay, great channel, no text. Marquez Brownlee, to do with technology. The only text here is the $3.99 the price. You're learning all the time from what's going on. Now you can take it a step further. What you can say is, look, love this guy, but he's got a channel with millions and millions of subscribers. It's nowhere near where I am. No problem. You go down here to channel subs and you can change it. You can say, show me only channels that are in the bronze, 10 to 100,000 subs, or 100,000 to 1,000,000 subs, something closer to your world, so that you can learn what's working in that industry, in that subscriber range, and make videos accordingly. You can also do research here with search terms, the various categories, the various countries, and all of this helps you with being discovered. And that's the most important thing, doing that research before you touch that camera, before you rush out and spend hours of your life making a video that is not going to get those views. Spend the time rather doing this here. Okay, so we've seen the videos. We've looked at our competitors. We have done our research. We've looked at what's trending. We've looked at what's working on the whole of YouTube. We looked at it in our research mode. We're now armed. We go and create our video. Okay, now that we've got our video, what do we do next? Okay, so you've done your video, you've uploaded it, and now it's time to feed it all that beautiful, juicy information in your titles, your descriptions, your tags, and your thumbnail. So let's look at these tools. The most important thing for me when it comes to YouTube is the thumbnail and the title in combination. Not in isolation, but together. Why? Well, here's what happens. When somebody's doing a search on YouTube, they perhaps will scroll down and your thumbnail has one mission: to get them to stop and go, oh, what's that? And then they glance over and they look at your title. And together, they're either going to decide to click or not to click. A great thumbnail with a rubbish title is not enticing enough, and vice versa. An amazing title, but with a thumbnail that doesn't get somebody's attention, also not good enough. They're not going to stop and click, but it's got to work together. So this is one of the greatest tools. I love this completely. It's called Preview in Search Results. This is brand new, and this will be a game changer as well. So what do? We want to understand how will my video look like when other people are doing a search. So let's just say the question is how to get 1,000 subscribers. So let's write that in. How to get 1,000 subscribers. And I'm going to say preview and search. Now look what's going to happen. We're going to come up here. This is the video. And this shows me the videos, other videos in this industry. Now we're very lucky because our next video is actually a vidIQ video. So I am asking myself the question, will this thumbnail get people to stop and click compared to the other videos around it? That is beautiful. Also, I get to see everybody else's titles. I can make changes right here. And not only can I make changes to the title, I can click on preview changes. It would actually change it right here as well. So now I can constantly am optimizing my video to be discovered. So remember I said it's your thumbnail and your title in combination, because that's going to get someone to stop what they're doing like this and go, oh, what's this? That is colorful. That's got text, got information. I want to click on that. Now remember, it shows it to me on the search screen, but we all know that home screen is pretty big on YouTube too. That's where a lot of people are finding their information. So now it shows me, look what my icon looks like, my graphics look like on the home screen. Look how it just stands out. All the colors. And that's why people click on this video. And again, I can see this on desktop, I can see this in tablet mode, and I can see it on mobile as well. I want to make sure I'm continuously optimizing my search results, because this is where you win. It's about understanding what your thumbnail and your title look like together compared to the people above you and the people below you. Because as soon as you can get someone's attention with an amazing thumbnail and a great title, this is where you win the click. I love those preview results. Go ahead and use them continuously. You can search for any phrases. We can optimize it here. How to get 100 subs. Let's just say that's get the results there. Okay, now you can see we're very similar to this. So if I was going after the first 100 subs, I will perhaps not use the same thumbnail because it's too similar to this. I would use, oh, another vidIQ one. See how different that is? And that's what you want, how to stop somebody's attention to be able to go, wow, what is this? Click. Now, remember that YouTube knows what your video is about. It has got enough AI systems to understand the content. It's automatically captioning your videos, so it's got all this data. So title and descriptions and your tags simply augment what YouTube already knows. It makes sure that it allocated it correctly. So we always want to write for humans. Don't try keyword stuff this with lots of keywords just to try and get YouTube algorithm to jump around. That used to work back in the day. It does not work anymore because YouTube's smarter than that. So write for people. Write in a way that somebody will want to click. Your description. Put some effort into your description. So give a great opening line because that's the preview line that people will see. And then now timestamps. Make sure you spend time putting in timestamps. YouTube is experimenting with new features. There's things like chapters. We're going to see more and more of this come into play, especially as we go towards voice. So make sure that you put in timestamps into your videos, helping YouTube help you. So when someone on Google does a quick search of how to double down on quality or quantity, well, maybe this is a good enough phrase that YouTube will recommend this video. So you need to spend time and effort in here. So which keywords do you use? Well, this is where tags come in. So whilst tags aren't as important as they used to be, you absolutely still need to be using tags. So you start typing here Mother's Day, and here you can already see a whole bunch of Mother's Day related tags that pop in here. So let's select this one, but watch this. Okay, click into here. Now we've got a whole wealth of information. Now what we can see here is Mother's Day gift ideas, but look at this. We also show you the related keywords. We show you the most used keywords, the search volume, the competition, the overall score, and all of these are basically searchable and indexable so that you can go through and say, well, which tags do I want to use? Mother's Day gift looks like a good one. And simply click on the plus button and it will add that tag. All of this information simply helps your video to get better classification. And even though tags by themselves don't matter, when you feed the beast, it helps you with your video. So many people are just ignoring tags altogether, and that is a big, big mistake. It's all about building those relationships between your videos and other videos, other search results, and tags help you do that. Okay, so use your tags. Now, the big thing here is, when do you make your video public? When do you launch your video? So YouTube looks at various factors. And when it knows about your video, it knows the content, it knows what your title is, it knows what your thumbnail's like. What it doesn't know, if it's a good or a bad video, it has no idea. So it looks for signals. And one of those signals is, do people watch when you make it public? So the best way to do that is to launch your video during a time when people are actually online. So this tool tells you that. Best time to publish, broken down by day. And it knows that if I'm going to launch a video on a Wednesday, my audience happens to be online between these times. So I should probably launch my video just before that, so to get all that upwards traffic as people are joining. This is an important signal. If you make your video available and people are watching it instantly, YouTube says, oh, there must be value here because people are watching, and they're watching for more than 50%. So I want to be able to translate that into maybe trying with another audience. And that's where distribution starts to happen, because YouTube is getting all these glorious signals to say that this is a good quality video. And that is how you unlock distribution. So launch your video when your public is online. And a good ninja tip here is, try not to launch whenever you can schedule a video. What I mean by that is, you can schedule a video to launch on the hour, or every half an hour, or even every 15 minutes. Or so 9, 9:15, 9:30, for example. But if you launch your video at 9:48, it's such a weird time that no other companies schedule their videos to launch at that, because you can't. So now you have an opportunity to stand out amongst those notifications. Less notifications the odds are much better that your subscriber actually gets the notifications. So just a little bonus tip there. As we scroll further down, a lot of vidIQ SEO scores that are right here. We've even got the checklist. Let me make sure that I've done everything. Have I got a card? Have I got an end screen? We don't enable monetization, so I'm obviously going to see the X. Have I shared it on Twitter, made it public, etc.? So we're just keeping you on track, a nice little running track to make sure that you're ticking all the right boxes and ticking all the right marks here. Okay, so we've done our research. We're going to get discovered. We've done the first D. The second D is that we have now launched our video. We've launched it at the right time. And now we hope it's up to YouTube to distribute that video as much as possible. We're obviously going to help it along with social media and our own efforts to get the video seen, but we're hoping the YouTube algorithm kicks in. Well, YouTube rewards people that deliver. So it's quality over quantity. How do we know if you're delivering? Well, this is where this tool comes in. It's called the Channel Audit tool. Now, this is the tool I was missing when I was building up my YouTube channel, because I needed something that I can push a button that will tell me what's working and what isn't working. I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend 10 hours of my day trying to decipher little numbers and exporting reports from YouTube Analytics to try to work out what's working and what isn't. I want to push a button, and this is what this does. The Channel Audit does exactly that. It says, okay, over the last 30 days, is my channel growing or shrinking? So I can see views, subscribers, watch time. If it's going up, great. If it's going down, why? Did maybe I have a viral video last month and don't have one this month? Okay, so I understand. So it gives me that information. The next thing I want to look at is content to double down on. And essentially what that means, this is content that you need to make more of. People love this content. It's broken down into views per hour. Which videos are giving me views per hour? How many views per hour does each one of these videos give me? What's the engagement rate? What's the views? Subscribers gained. How many subscribers per 1,000 views? So it gives me an idea of what's bringing in my subscribers to my channel. And now I know that if people are loving this content, make more of this content. Simple as that. And down here, total watch time, average watch time, top retention. These are the stuff that YouTube loves, and YouTube rewards you for it. So if you can mix these together, find the trend on your channel and see what works and make more of that, you'll very quickly discover these certain elements that your channel, that people love, and these certain channel stuff that they don't love. So for example, in how to make the best pizza recipes, maybe you're going to make 5 different pizza recipes, and every time you use the word pepperoni, it doesn't rank up here. Because you know what? People didn't love that. Where do you see it? In the content that could use work. This is the stuff that didn't really work too well. Well, why not? Lowest average watch time, lowest retention, lowest like ratio, lowest views, videos losing subs. What does that mean? Well, people didn't really engage with our content. Why not? Do we just not make it? No, we go and we understand why these things not work. What's going on here? Could we do something better to improve it? So things are always going to be up here. So pepperoni lands up down here. Don't make pepperoni recipes. Only make the stuff that works up here. Now another section in the middle is called the top search terms. What are people searching to get your channel, to get the information? What are the click rates for your end screen? The card click rates. What does all this tells you? Well, these are the search terms. So if I make more videos with these search terms, guess what? More views, more subscribers. End screens. You can see how when I'm referring to certain elements in my end screens, they're working better than other end screens. The call to subscribe on our end screen isn't really working. We're not getting much out of this. But best for viewer seems to be doing a lot better. Channel seems to be doing a lot better. On your cards, polls, look at this. 71% of people are engaging in polls. We're going to make more polls. Playlist is doing okay, not so bad, but not as good as polls. So we're going to use more polls in our videos. So you see how all this information really helps you understand the second D. Are you delivering? Because when you deliver, that is when distribution happens. And remember, this is for 30 days. We can even drop it down to 60 and 90 days. I always look at this on my personal channel between 30 days and then I look at it at 90 days. I want to smooth out any highs, smooth out any lows, and just get an idea of what's actually working. So I look at my content to double down on, look for those trends, what are the search terms, and what didn't work so well. Down here, well, I see a little bit of information. I'm using a lot of characters, but look down here, items to improve upon. Here it says to me, okay, there's videos without cards. 12 videos don't have an end screen, and 6 videos are not added to a playlist. I can go into each one of these and instantly fix it straight from here. So it always keeps a good housekeeping in check. Channel Audit tool is it's almost your savior. It's the best thing that you need for your channel because it's the unemotional version that tells you what's working and what isn't working. So now we have done the first D. We have been discovered. We have done the second D. We are delivering. We're spending lots and lots of time in our channel audit tool to understand what's working and what isn't working. And we're constantly giving our audience the stuff that's working. They're loving it. They're giving us subscribers and they're giving us views. That is what it's all about. And when you do that well enough, once you spend a lot of time doing this, you're going to go into your achievements and you're going to start unlocking achievements. We've unlocked the 500,000 subscriber achievement. And don't worry, this is customized for your channel. So if you haven't hit a certain achievement, don't think you have to wait till 500,000. But now, why this is important? Because when you unlock an achievement, it generates a certificate. And this certificate is a great way to help build your audience. Here is why. When you have an achievement and you share it on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, wherever you share it, people are going to say, wow, I'm part of this journey. Your audience is part of that journey. They love being part of people's journeys. They retweet, they like, give you a shout out for being successful. Well done. And that grows your community because other people see this and go, oh, I didn't know about this vidIQ channel. Let me go check it out. There must be lots of value. This is social proof that everything works and has come together beautifully for you. So spend some time in your achievement. Understand what you're breaking into. Share those certificates. Be excited about it. And then look at your top performing months. What are your targets? Use that as a bit of a motivational thing. Can I reach my goals? How many more days am I away from reaching my next milestones? We take care of all that for you so that you are proud to share your successes. And when you do, make sure you tag vidIQ on your social media, so we're happy to retweet, we're happy to celebrate in your success and your milestones. Okay, so that was a lot. So let's just take a bit of a breather for a second, and especially for those people that came in late. Remember that first part is pre-recorded, and the reason it's pre-recorded so that you can go back once this entire session is done. You can stop the video, rewind the video, go to those parts that maybe you want to get more information on. Get more information on. I spoke about how to get your viral videos. I spoke about how to get more views. I told you how to get more subs. I told you how to look for trending topics so that you can rock them on your channel. It's all there. What I find typically happens in this live stream is people are so focused on one thing. How do I get more views? How do I get more subscribers? That you're not actually taking in the information. So that's why I pre-record that bit so that you can go back and then you can go and get that information later on when you're in a bit of a mindset of just actually learning. Guys, all the information is there. The same thing I tell millions and millions of subscribers channels, I have just told you. That's how the successful channels get to that next level. That's how a channel with 1,000 subscribers gets to 10,000 subscribers. A channel with 50,000 gets to 100,000. We have seen so many people get their silver play button just by following these steps. Remember, it's all about the power of the knowledge, right? It's all about the information. It's all about knowing how to do this right. When you know how to do this right, you're going to spend your effort in the right way. If you're just looking for nonsense of sub for sub or boo-hoo, I've spent all my time making this video and YouTube hates small creators, it's nonsense. Stop thinking like that. It's the same as thinking, oh, I'm driving down this road and I hit a pothole and my car's got a flat tire. Oh, the country hates small vehicles. Huh? No, it doesn't. You just need to know how to navigate around these things. And that is what I teach you. Okay. So I've got more coffee. The internet is nice and stable. So I'm happy to take your questions. If you've got a question, go at vidIQ and then ask your question. I'll then pick that up and then I'll answer it. Other people are going to ask questions whilst I'm answering, and I'm going to miss those questions. Simply ask them again, but don't spam. Don't go copy, paste, copy, paste. Nobody really likes that. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Sanesh the Gamer says, vidIQ, does having a face cam included in your gaming content increase the amount of views you can potentially get? Not really, because people are there for you. Okay, what I like about a gamer, why do I watch a gaming channel? I watch it, yes, for the game, but realistically, I'm watching it for the person. Now, if you don't want to have your face cam on and you just want to play the game, then boy, you better be entertaining with your voice. Don't just play the game and let me just hang out for that. Those channels are okay, but they really struggle to grow. The reason we want to watch Jacksepticeye and the reason we watched, Preston Plays is because they're entertaining. We want to connect with them. They're awesome. They're funny. They make comments. So that's what you want on a gaming channel. You want your personality. If you don't want to have your face on it, that's fine. But then still bring out your personality. Okay, so see how that works? Somebody asked a question, they get an answer. Now, I'm refreshing. I might have missed your question. You just have to ask it again. All right, let's find out. Oh, okay, I cannot pronounce this name because it's not even in English characters. I apologize. Is this possible to edit and upload TikTok compilation videos and upload to YouTube and can be monetized? The danger of doing that is that you don't own the original TikTok. Now, I've seen lots of people do this, and so far they're getting away with it. The downside is that because you don't own that content, it's very simple for the original person to claim that content, and now they get all your money. So, would I personally do that? No. Unless I have permission from that person, I'm essentially stealing their information and uploading it to my channel so that I can make money. YouTube hates that. Don't do that unless you get permission. Okay. What else have we got questions? Let's look for some real question from some real people. Wildly Cool. Now that's a cool name. Is it fine to change your upload schedule? For example, my channel usually uploads a video on a Sunday, but nobody uploaded a Sunday, worked Monday. Yeah, absolutely. Continuously watch the upload time. We have an upload tool, the best time to upload. If you don't want to use that tool, YouTube has got a time tool that tells you when people are online. It's got a lot of different colors of purple, and you constantly need to watch that. And the big reason is that your audience changes. Maybe you picked up a whole bunch of new subscribers and new audiences from, California. And now, what used to be a 7 o'clock in the evening upload for you has now changed to a 10 p.m. upload schedule. Absolutely keep changing. Look where your audience is and upload. But I will say one thing. Bear in mind, who is your viewer? Once you know that your viewer is typically somebody who watches it, let's just say it's a gaming channel. Gaming channels are typically do better on weekends. Well then, doesn't matter what the data says, you have a feel of when your audience is, experiment with that as well. So it's not a yes-no situation, you have to experiment. Okay, well, cool, hopefully that answered your question. Oh, by the way, I am going to butcher names, so I apologize in advance. Chagameray. Yeah, no, not even a little bit. How do I contact YouTube to help with my strikes? The best way to do it, I find, is on Twitter. So just tweet them and maybe they can help you there. They're notoriously difficult to get a hold of. Noise, Sunflower. I'm at a quarter of 100 subscribers. Is 100 subscribers by the end of 2020 a goal right now? You can get 100 subscribers today. You could get 100 subscribers in an hour. I know somebody who gets that. If they got 100 subscribers in an hour, that will be considered a failure. It doesn't matter. It's about your channel. What you need to do is go back through this training. When you make your next video, make sure you do that research. Make sure you give your videos the best opportunities to be discovered. That's how you grow. It's not about a time thing. It's not about, if I do this, hopefully it will happen. Yeah, you can grow your channel that way. But wouldn't you like to know how to grow your channel? That's what this entire training is all about. Just watch it. Absolutely, you can get there by the end of 2020 easily. But you got to do the right stuff. Simple as that. I say it's simple, but still got to be done. Okay, so I'm refreshing again. Right, Darren's general info. What's the benefit of timestamps? Great question. So I like to use timestamps when I've got lots of things in my video. At the end of the day, I respect my audience's time. I know that certain of my audience just wants the information. They want to get in, follow the steps, and they want to get out. Okay? They don't want to have the education part. Now, some of my other audience wants the education part. So on my personal channel, I talk about technology. So what I do is I do both. I give you a little bit of education at the beginning, where I tell you about this thing and why it's important and blah, blah, blah. And then I show you how to do it. So I will put timestamps in, allowing people to choose where they want to watch my video. Now, it builds trust with your audience, because I'm not here to try to keep you on my video for as long as possible. I just want to give you the information. The audience appreciates that, and either they want to watch or they don't, and that's also fine. So I like timestamps. We do timestamps on vidIQ the whole time, because you might, out of the 10 things, you might just want to jump to number 3 and number 7. And that's fine. That's perfect. Nothing wrong with it. So I like timestamps. I think it's a good thing. Daisy. Close? No, not even close? Okay, never mind. Is it the same time on Twitch Discovery Delivery? I have actually no idea what that even means. So, sorry. Sanesh the Gamer is posting gameplay content. Hold on. Whoa, where did you go? Sanesh? You disappeared. Is posting gameplay content games that will release the same day that you post on YouTube impact your ability to get attention before other channels do? If you can get something up early enough where people are about to do those searches and your video is one of the first, yes, you're going to get the first eyeballs. If you look at a lot of the, and I go back to the tech industry, but it applies in every industry. When a new phone is released, like one was released today, some people are already going to have that phone. Some people are going to have videos reviewing that phone already. They're going to be first, because by the time I do a search for it, well, those videos already got thousands, if not millions of views. So if you can get first, use that to your advantage. Okay, let me refresh again. Tenembra Gaming still hanging on here. Thank you for doing that. Gaming, all right. Gaming Spanish teacher. I skipped the middle word because there's no way I'm going to say that right. Abdesalam? So, no, never mind. Do I get more subs if I make education video? It's not if you make one or another. The content has got to be good. That's the only catch here. People will watch anything if you make good content. We all watch these ridiculously shaky videos with bad lights and bad audio because we're really entertained by the creator. That's why TikTok does so well. It's not professional. It's not 30 minutes. It's, it's someone on their phone just recording a moment. People want good content. It's about the content first. It's always been about the content first. If you make good content that people love, those signals go to YouTube. YouTube understands that you're making good content. YouTube promotes those videos. That's it. It's about storytelling. So if you're telling a story that people are hooked onto your every word, you'll do well. Now that story could be a how-to channel. That could be an education. That could be a gameplay. That could be a vlogging channel. It could be a cooking channel. It could be whatever. But you got to tell a good story. Keep people engaged. Look at yourself. When you go online and you watch a video and it's 30 minutes and it's boring as heck, how long do you stick around for? You don't. You just simply go to the next video. But if the video is nice and quick and awesome and you love it and it's funny, you're going to watch and you're going to subscribe. Okay. It's not make one thing or another. It's just make good content. Okay. Let's do some more. KLC3 Outdoors. How do I not get a copyright claim for music? It happens all the time. Use royalty-free music. Where are you getting your music from? Are you just finding it online? Are you finding it on Spotify? Well, then you're going to get copyright claims every single time. Go onto YouTube. They've got a free audio library and you can use, and it's specifically built to be used free of charge on YouTube with pleasure. That's why it's there. Or buy a subscription to something like Epidemic Sound, and then it's royalty-free music that has been approved, and you're never going to get a copyright strikes on those because you have a license to use it. If you just find music out there and you just use it, even if it's on Spotify or even if it's on SoundCloud, you don't own it. Do not use anything you don't own. Simple as that. Okay, Shirley Delago says, I vlog festivals and I have gotten copyright claim because the music. Yeah, absolutely. Are there simple, will it affect my channel? Are they just simple warning? If you just got a warning, it's basically telling you, look, heads up, you did have music playing in the background of your video, so there is some leeway if something's happening in the background and it's not the focus of your video. What you will struggle with if you go to music festivals and then you vlog maybe the main artist on stage, they will claim that because you're specifically focusing on them. That is their intention. If you happen to be doing an interview, let's just say you and I having a chat, and somebody happens to be walking by and playing some music on their guitar, that's considered background music, and then maybe you'll get a warning. It's very difficult. I mean, I've shot videos inside a coffee shop, and the radio's on, or the music's on, and then that could be deemed as a problem. YouTube will look at that and say, is this the main focus on your video? Remember, this is not legal advice, so you do have to do your own research, but it's very difficult. People get copyright claims all the time when they shoot videos at Disney, because it's Disney music that's playing, it's the Disney copyrighted rides. It's very problematic because we don't own it, but yet it's a public place, so a bit of a weird area, to be honest. Okay, let me refresh again. Let's get some more questions in. Adam Delbrook Jones, how do I rank a vlog in search? Make good titles, make something that people want to watch, and then watch this training from the beginning because I tell you exactly how to get your stuff, your videos to rank. JC Tip of Joy, what's the best way to get more subscribers? The best way to get more subscribers is to just rewind and just watch this training. I literally just spent an hour telling you how to get more subscribers and more views. That's how it is. There is no secret here, guys. There's no hack. There isn't a magic pill. There's just a lot of work, but you got to do the right work. And I literally just spent an hour telling you exactly what you need to do. So go ahead, watch it again, and then you'll see that's exactly how you do it. Right, Dr. Shrif says, is it true when it's important to be consistent? So consistency is a good thing. You want to tell your audience, or train your audience. Guys, thank you for hitting that subscribe button as we're talking. That's really awesome of you. You want to tell your audience, look, I make videos every Tuesday. So your audience kind of knows to come back to your channel every Tuesday. They're not waiting for that notification. So I like consistency if you can, with a big disclaimer. If you cannot hold up to your scheduled days, or it puts way too much pressure on you to make videos for your scheduled day, rather don't do it. Then rather say new videos weekly. The big thing is about keeping honest with your audience. If you tell them every Tuesday and they keep coming back every Tuesday and there's nothing there, guess what? They're going to leave. But, I like consistency. I like telling my audience what's going to happen. But I personally have experimented with both. I used to do something called Tech Tip Tuesday, and every Tuesday I made a video, and then I did, and then I pulled it out, and then I kind of did my own thing, and I made weekly videos, and that worked for me better. It was just less pressure, and I knew I can deliver good quality. Remember, this applies to every single person in this chat. If you make quality videos, YouTube rewards you. How? Well, quality videos means good retention. If you're getting over 50% retention, you're getting good watch time. Those are the signals YouTube wants to see. When you get that retention up, YouTube says, oh, we got good stuff here. Let me go start distributing that. Remember that third D of distribution? YouTube starts distributing your video. It tests a wider audience. If your core audience liked your video so much that they were willing to stay for more than 50%, let me test this video with new audiences. Are they going to hang around? Oh, they are hanging around. This must be good. Let me test it with a bigger audience, bigger audience, bigger audience. Quality, quality, quality. We keep on saying make videos that people want to watch. That is the most important thing. Yes, thumbnails. Yes, titles. Yes, description. Yes to tags. But the number one thing, you can have the most amazing video that is absolutely like to perfection, the best thumbnails and the best title, but the video itself is rubbish. Well, then people are going to leave. Well, then YouTube doesn't care how good your thumbnail is. If people are leaving, it's not going to distribute your videos any longer. So, quality, quality, quality. Okie dokie, let's refresh. Let's get some more questions in here before I lose my voice, or before the internet dies, or before I run out of coffee. I don't know which one is worse. By the way, if you haven't given the stream a thumbs up, no, you can do that whilst I have a sip of coffee. I don't mind. That's cool. Oh, okay. Tenebra Gaming. Yes, remember to start with @vidIQ so I can see you. Thank you. Good point and good reminder. Okay. Saneshta Gamer, does using Adobe After Effects for zoom in other effects catch the attention of the audience? Yeah, basically, I like to use sound in my videos. So on my channel, when I have something on the screen, there'll be a little ting or a little sound effect. I like to use lots of different techniques to keep the audience engaged. Remember, our brain kind of goes into like a slow down mode because, well, nothing's happening on the screen. So a lot of people say, why do you talk with your hands? Well, guess what? First of all, it's my nature, so I'm not going to change because some rando says you talk with your hands. But also what it does is that it keeps you focused. It keeps some attention. So when things are happening on the screen, our brain needs to re-engage. And we do that via color, and we do that via sound. So I definitely like to throw in sounds into my videos. I know it makes a big difference. Okay. Let's get some more questions in here. Pura Taco. Oh, Taco. Nice. You're the best. No, thank you for hanging out here. All right, let's go. Let's get some more stuff. Okay, Ghost to 11 says, please explain ranked tags. Well, basically all it means is that when you look at your tags, if it's got a blue number, it means when you go into search, let's just say it's got a blue number 5. When you go into search and you search for that term, it will be the 5th video down. That's all. Stop focusing on little things like tags. Focus on the quality of your video. Focus on your thumbnail. Focus on your titles. Guys, the most important thing I will tell you is that 70% of your effort needs to be in your thumbnail and your title combination. That's why we have that tool, so you can see what your title and your thumbnail looks like together. Why? Well, why do we use thumbnails? We use thumbnails for one reason only, to make somebody stop what they're doing, stop the scroll, and glance over at your title and go, oh, this looks interesting, I'm going to click. So when you do that, you got their attention. 70% of your effort needs to be in thumbnails and titles together. 20% of your effort needs to be in your description, and 10% of your effort needs to be in tags. But the majority needs to be an amazing thumbnail and an amazing title. And don't forget, don't give away the plot in your thumbnail or your description or your title. Here's what I mean by that. Let me find something. No. Okay, there we go. I got an action camera, right? If I hold this up and I say, the DJI Osmo Action Cam is the best. By the way, not sponsored. DJI Action Cam is the best. Well, do you need to watch my video? Not really. But if I do this and I'm going, is this the best action camera? I don't think so. Now you might want to, now it's some mystique. Or I might hold this up and I'll say, 5 reasons why I love it and 1 reason why you will hate it. Okay, now I want to watch the video. You see what I mean about not giving away the plot of the entire thing, because then there's no reason to watch. Okay. Let's refresh. Okay. Jelly is clown. What do you do when your live streaming is revoked? You get your live streaming back. I don't know. Why was it revoked? Were you doing something wrong? Were you getting copyright claims? Were you having issues? Deal with YouTube and see what the story is. There's no trips. It's their system. If they revoked it, there must have been a reason. Okay. Adam Delbrook Jones says, I really want vidIQ, but I can't afford to pay for it every month. No problem. First of all, get the free version for 30 days in the description. Everybody's on the stream. You get it as well. Go and use it for 30 days. After 30 days, if you realize, look, I'm not getting lots of value for my channel, no problem. Use the free one. Guys, we have vidIQ for free. So just use the free version. Over time, you start building up your channel. You start realizing that you need more data, then pay for it. That's why we've developed a free tool, so that you guys can actually use it. Go for it. Okay. Let's refresh. Okay. Jay's vlog says, now I'm confused. Someone else on the channel says quantity over quality first. No. It's unless you're someone like WWE, unless you're someone that's so big and can upload 50 videos a day, then they're just going to basically bang all those out, so much so that YouTube just keeps recommending their channel all the time. Most of us are not in that position. So okay, let me ask you this question. What would you rather watch? 4 videos, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 videos which are rubbish quality. I mean, they're going for 10 minutes. They are absolute rubbish. You cannot make out a single thing the person is saying. And, it's jumpy. It just means nothing to you. Would you rather watch that? Or would you rather watch one video that's amazing? I would rather watch one video that's amazing. Go look at a channel like Dude Perfect. They upload once a month. Go look at a channel like Mark Rober. Uploads once a month. That's 12 videos a year. And they got 50 million subscribers. So you tell me how quantity trumps quality. It doesn't. Absolutely not. Okay. Right. USAW or USAWA, told you I'm going to mess up names. I did warn you. Fitness says, do you feel like the fitness industry on YouTube is oversaturated? No. I guess I'm asking, are there any markets oversaturated? No. Can we catch up to or at least complete? Yes. Okay. There isn't such a thing as oversaturated. That's absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Here's why. I have a technology channel, and I'm going to use myself as an example. I have a technology channel. How many big tech YouTubers are out there? Bazillions, with millions of subscribers and millions of views. I can name them all. I know they're out there. How many big vloggers are out there? Loads. How many foodies are out there? Loads. How many fitness gurus are out there? Loads. So how come these new channels every single time that are blowing up? Well, because those channels are not you. Here's what I mean. One of my sayings is, be yourself, everybody else is already taken, right? If you go and become a copy of another channel, if you go look at Sarah Beth Yoga and you become a copy of Sarah Beth, well, then you're just a copy. Nobody wants to watch a copy. If you look at Yoga with Adrian and you become a copy of her, then you're another copy. But however, if you make your fitness videos about you, then it's about you. Go look at Caleb, the fitness marshal. Go look at him. Look at his channel. His channel is amazing for the fitness genre, something completely different. And that's why people love him, because he did something different. This applies, guys and girls, to everybody across every industry. When you bring yourself into your channel, people love you for you. And if they do that, then you can do it. It doesn't matter what the industry is. Stop telling yourself that it's too late. I've missed the boat. Everybody else is already big. I'll never make it. Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. We see channels every single day that are just going shoom. In fact, one of our coaching clients that we did some training with, they have actually tripled their subscriber count in 3 weeks in their industry. Okay, why? Because they became them. They didn't become a copy of the big channels that they wanted to emulate. So the answer is start now. Absolutely. Alrighty. Let's do some more. Astro Imager, you still here? Fighting the good fight. I like it. Okay. Let's go see who else. I've got some questions. Let me refresh. No, still no question. Remember, start at vidIQ so I can actually see your question. Otherwise, it's just a lot of stuff going on the screen. Okay, Darren's general info. I hit 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! I sent an email to YouTube to enable the community tab. When will I get it? Oh, good. If you find that answer, let us know, because YouTube works on YouTube time, and it could be between now and eternity. There isn't such, they will roll it out. You are entitled to it because you hit 1,000 subscribers. So that is a milestone that YouTube gives you the community tab. It could be in an hour's time. It could be in a month's time. It could be whenever they feel like it. On my channel, when I hit 100,000, I'm supposed to get automatically verified. I'm still waiting. I was supposed to get at 30,000, you're supposed to get the members option. I only got it the other day. YouTube's on YouTube time, right? So you got to, whenever they're ready, they'll do it. Okay. Health Haskins, vidIQ. I have 124,000 subscribers. Wait, where did I lose you? Okay. I work full-time, have a wife and 2 kids. I have 0 time for editing and not enough money to get an editor. What would you recommend? Love this question. Okay. Here is what you do. You've got to film your videos with editing in mind. Okay. Just hear me out. Here's what I mean. What's the hardest part of your editing? If you think about it, it's splicing stuff together. It's getting the voice in the right pace. It's just, you have to redo this, like certain shots. Whenever I film my video, I give myself the best editing opportunity that I can. So if I messed up my lines, what I do is I don't just go line, and go, oh, I messed it up, and then do it again. I stop. I do the clap. So I know in my sound bar, I'm going to give it a little spike. So I know that I can cut there. And then I deliver my lines again. I try to get myself into the same position so that when I edit, it doesn't have this weird jump cut. Don't always get it right, but I do the best I can. It's about editing. It's about filming with editing in mind, especially if you're doing your own editing. Start out by creating your script. Start out by creating a shot list. What do you want to make sure that you cover? So that by the time that you're done, you look at your notes and you go, okay, done that. Okay, cool. I'm ready to, the video is now done. A lot of us, what we do is we put our camera up and we go blah, 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 blah. And then we go back to editing and go, oh man, I wish I said this, or I wish I'd done this, or I wish I could remove this little bit here. But if you film with editing in mind, you know that when you mess up your lines, we all do it. When you mess up your lines, don't just give the last 2 words of that line again. Give the entire sentence. So as an example, if I want to say, this coffee mug is absolutely incredible, and I will, oh, hold it. Clap, or do a little tack, so I have a little thing in my bar. And I go, okay, and this coffee mug is absolutely incredible. Everybody should go buy one. Okay, you know, that kind of thing. So when I go and edit, I know that wherever I see those spikes in my audio, I know I can do those cutting. Editing is one of those things that people love or hate. And yes, of course, you can outsource that. But I hear you, no time for editing. Start filming with editing in mind. It's the biggest tip I can tell you. Changed my game. I also bought a teleprompter. Just saying. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay. Right. Eldon Diaz says, do likes and dislike buttons affect your channel? Love it. Good question. So it's about engagement, right? When people like your videos, they give you a thumbs up. When they dislike your videos, they give it a thumbs down. I use likes and dislike for me, not for YouTube. What I mean by that is when I see a video that's getting, a great thumbs up compared to the thumbs down, I know that the majority of my audience liked it. When I see lots of thumbs down, I go, oh, maybe I missed the mark here. What's wrong? Why didn't I not do that right? And I go back and I analyze that. As far as YouTube is concerned, when YouTube sees somebody giving your video a thumbs down, guess what YouTube does? It says, well, this person's given this channel 3 thumbs down. I'm not going to show them any more content from this channel. So then they don't see any more of your videos. So what? They were probably a troll anyway. So I wouldn't stress too much about it. It's just one signal out of a million or however many signals YouTube has. It's just one of those signals. You're going to spend more time worrying about it than not. In fact, let's look at this stream. Okay, this stream has got 316 thumbs up. Thank you guys for doing that. If you haven't, now's a good time to do that. And it's got 27 thumbs down. Boo-hoo. So what am I going to do now? Would I then redo my entire stream and get very upset because 27 people didn't dig it? Not for me. I like the fact that you guys are asking questions. I like the fact that we're hanging out. I like the fact that I'm able to help you. And I like the fact that people in the chat saying, wow, vidIQ has really helped my channel. To me, that's much more important than the 27 people who were here probably for the sub and were very upset that we waved them goodbye. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next question. And Dr. Sharif says, are 3 or 4 videos at once good enough to make? If you can make 3 or 4 videos, go for it. I make 1 video a week. If you can do 3 or 4 a day or at once, go for it. What is good is to batch record. So if you know that you're going to make 4 videos for the next month and you have only got 1 day to make the videos. So you got a shooting day. And a lot of people who are working, married, kids, blah, 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 do this. They dedicate 1 day to film 3 or 4 videos and then they release it, one a week. That's perfect. That's batch producing. That's great. The big tip I will tell you is that if you do batch produce, change your shirts in between each of the videos. So it looks like you film them on different days. Okay. But yeah, if you want to batch produce, it will save you lots of time because the camera's up, the lights are up, everything is ready to go. So you might as well just film it if you can. Okie dokie. 80 at 10. What's a good number of unique viewers for a new channel? Anything. It could be 1, it could be 1,000,000, it could be 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. It doesn't matter. You guys stop comparing your channels to other channels. There isn't a benchmark. There isn't a limit. There isn't what's a good CTR, what's a good click-through rate, what's a good viewer number, what's a good subscriber number. It doesn't matter. I have 1,000,000 now. So now is yours bad? No, because we're not comparing to each other. It's you against you. How can you improve your channel bit by bit, video by video, understanding your viewers? Look at your analytics, look at your data, and just focus on that. Make good content. That's it. Good content. Once you make good content, then use the tools I've just showed you here, and then rank your videos. Get them seen by good audiences. That's how you win on YouTube. All right. Here endeth my rant there. Okay, let's do a couple of more questions before my voice really dies down. Vidi photography. How many videos should I create so as to be consistent? 1,000,000. It's whatever you can make. if you can make one video, then make one video. If you can make 10 videos, make 10. If you can make 20 videos, make 20. It's whatever you can do. The biggest thing is you don't want to burn out. So you might start off by being all energetic and I've got time and I just want to do it now. But then remember what's going to happen in a month's time, in 2 months' time, in 5 months' time. What's going to happen when people start going back to college and school and work? How does that affect you? Remember all these things. You're here for the long run. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. I think I said that right. Yes, it's a marathon. It takes a while to do this. So be consistent. Make one a week. If you feel like, hey, I've done this for 3 months, one a week, I can actually do 2 a week. Perfect. Make 2 a week. Then if you feel like I can make 3 a week, make 3 a week. The people who burn out the quickest are the people who go in and make, 4 videos a week, and then they go, wow, look at my channel, it's growing, and they make another 4, another 4, another 4, and then it gets to a point where they can't. So now what happens? So make sure you can be consistent based on your workload, your life, your skills, etc., etc. Okay, hopefully that helped you. All right, let's do another question. Molten Mango, love the name. I've just begun on YouTube, hoping to be a gaming channel. What's the first thing I should do before anything else? Find your focus. You need to know what you're bringing to the table. How are you going to be different to everybody else? If you're doing a Minecraft video, remember the game is 10 years old. What can you bring that nobody else has brought? If you're going to do Fortnite, awesome. What can you bring that the big Fortnite gamers have not? If you're going to do PUBG, if you're going to do whatever, anything that you do, and by the way, it applies to every channel, your biggest thing is your focus. What can you bring that other people cannot? Other people are not you. So I'll give you an example. There was someone who was making videos about hiking trails. Okay, so hiking trails so generic, then he was really struggling. But then once we said to him, look, make hiking videos about your city, your location, your geographic region, then his channel really started to take off because people were doing a search. What are the best hiking trails near Los Angeles, for example? And boom, 5 of his videos come up. Guess what? He's the authority on hiking trails. Where to go, what to do, what to bring. You see how we got specific? But if he just made hiking trail videos, who searches for that? Okay, so be specific. Have a clear focus. What are you bringing to the table that other people are not? And realistically, you're bringing you. So what can you deliver? What are you awesome at? What's your passion about? What can you talk for hours and hours about? Bring that to your gaming channel. Okay, let me refresh. Okay. Upen Vlog says, I want to open another channel in Spanish. Will YouTube show Spanish country people? If it's going to be in a different language and it's going to be titled that way and it's going to be description in that way and the tags are going to be in a different language and the video content is in that language, the likelihood that YouTube is going to push it to Spanish-speaking people is much better than just the English-speaking people. Where people make the mistake is that the video's in Spanish but the titles are in English. Now people are going to get upset with you. So yes, absolutely. Okay, guys, thank you for subscribing. That's really cool of you. Thank you, helping our channel grow. We're getting there on this channel. We're helping you guys, and you guys are helping us. It's all good. It's all good. Even though we don't monetize our channel, but anyway. All right, let's do some more. Okay, Tube Fitness, does watching the same video again and again help with watch time for the channel? No. So if you're going to get somebody to watch it, rewind, watch it, rewind, watch it, rewind, I'm pretty sure YouTube has got that figured out. Otherwise, well, more channels are going to be doing that. YouTube looks at your IP address, your location. It just looks at a whole bunch of stuff. And you can't get around the system by simply watching your own videos again and again and again. All right. So I think we're pretty much... Oh, cool clip animation. Got in a question. What is the best editing website? I don't like watermarks. Then pay for the editing software. That's pretty much it. Most software will either give it to you for free with a watermark, or when you pay, they get rid of the watermark. Guys, they need to make a living too, right? Imagine you did all your work on your channel and people then ran ad blockers against your channel and you earned 0 revenue. How upset would you be? Same thing for them. They spend all this time developing the video editing software. People are trying to hack their software to remove a watermark. Why should they? Realistically, if you're getting $1,000 a month from your ads and you go, wow, this is really cool, and then someone releases a hack to block ads on your channel and you're getting 0, that's going to be upsetting. Same thing with them. Okay. Sedman Plays says, if I make a long gameplay series, is it okay for me to reuse the tags, keyword, description in the same game, or should I do adjust per episode? Great question. I normally use most of the same tags, most of the same description, but at the very top, I give it a very unique description specifically for that episode or for that game. The reason I do that, because I want to tell the audience what this episode is about. The reason I keep the bottom bit exactly the same, because I want to force a relationship between this video and the previous video. So I would actually add a playlist where I linked all the previous videos in there that to do with the same game. And then I will say, hey, for more episode, go check out this playlist. So I'm trying to force relationship. When somebody watches this video, I want them to go back and watch the other videos. Okay. All right. I think I'm dead on my feet here. So, guys, thank you again for hanging out with us. It's been lots of fun. Remember, this is available on the replay. The biggest thing I can tell you is make videos that people want to watch. Then look at your focus. Look at your avatar. Who's watching your videos? Go understand the data. Don't just make videos and hope and pray that they will do well. Go look at titles, tags, descriptions. Look at your thumbnail. Be objective about your own content. Does this video warrant a view? Does it suck? And if it sucks, make a new one. Make it better for the next time. Go and live in your channel analytics. Go live in the Channel Audit tool. It literally tells you what's working and what isn't working. Just go and do that. If you missed anything, all of this will be available on the replay. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Astro Imager, thank you for hanging out. I thought Paul Peck Drywall, Tenemba Gaming, a whole bunch of our mods. Leela was here earlier. Guys, we do this every week. If you missed something this week, come and hang out with us next week. This is what we do. Links are in the description to get yourself free vidIQ for 30 days. Go and grab it. Come and join us on Discord. Come and join us on Facebook. It's free. And we have the Tube Talk is coming out tomorrow about how to grow your channel and how to really know which levers to pull and when. Really good content. Make sure you subscribe to Tube Talk. All of this stuff is free. All this information is here to help you, let you rank your videos, get those subscribers and those views. So on that note, everyone say goodbye. Goodbye to each other. Thank you for hanging out. Hit the thumbs up on your way out if you haven't done so already. And I guess we'll catch you next week. Same time, same place. Probably a lot of the same questions as well. Thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out. The Fox says bye. I see that Money Gaming says bye. Rari Gaming says bye. Molten Mango, still cool name. Cool, bye-bye. Who else is saying goodbye? Astro Imager says cheers. Rakesh V says bye. Guys, you guys have been awesome. Thank you very much. We'll catch you next week.